TikTok ban is so much worse than you think. Let us see why.
What's up, guys? Different kind of video today. Today's gonna be a serious day. We are talking about a couple of, no, just one thing really. Today we are talking about the TikTok ban. January 19th is coming, and on that day, it's pretty solidified that TikTok is gonna get banned inside of the United States.
I'm hoping like someone in the Senate is just like, no, thank you. We need TikTok something, bro. Like, please. I gotta rely on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. Come on, bro. Like, I'm a VTuber, dude. I could say anything and they'll be on my ass.
Inside the US, but I live inside the US, and I wanted to talk about this because it's kind of important to me. The TikTok ban is way worse than you think it is, because it's not just gonna ban TikTok. The way that the media has been presenting and covering this entire thing has been somewhat misleading. Do they plan to ban TikTok? Yes. Are they going to ban TikTok? Probably.
Nah.
But that's not all there is to this. There is much more going on than we get to see. So today,
well, what's
I'm gonna
going on,
explain it
dude?
For everyone else out there who doesn't really understand lawmaking and bills and such. Now, I want to preface this video. I am in no way the end-all say-all when it comes to law.
I believe that for sure. You didn't even have to tell me that, Tokyo Ghoul shirt. You're good, Danny. You're fine. You don't got to tell me none of that.
Preliminary knowledge on very specifically bill construction and bill writing. That's it. I am not a legal expert. I am not a lawyer. If you have anything you want to correct me on, please comment down below and please cite your sources. I do not want to spread misinformation, so if you see me say anything wrong and you know as a matter of fact that there is a legal definitive difference, please correct me. And I will like it, I will pin it, I will push it. So today, we're going to talk about HR 7521. Now, HR 7521 is the House of Representatives bill that passed in order to allow this ban to happen. HR 7521 is titled Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act. That sounds pretty decent, right? It's not all it seems to be. Now, please, when you're looking at this, please make sure you are looking for HR 7521. There's another TikTok bill that was passed a while ago, but do not look at that one. That one does not matter anymore. This is the one you're supposed to be looking for. HR 7521, look it up specifically. It shall be unlawful for an entity to distribute, maintain, or update, or enable the distribution, maintenance, or updating of a foreign adversary-controlled application by carrying out within the land or maritime borders of the United States any of the following. A, providing services to distribute, maintain, or update such foreign adversary-controlled applications, including any source code of such applications, by means of a marketplace, including an online mobile application store, through which users within the land or maritime borders of the United States may access, maintain, or update such applications. B, providing internet hosting services to enable the distribution, maintenance, or updating of such foreign adversary-controlled applications for users within the land or maritime borders of the United States. What does that mean? That's a lot of words, and it sounds really
can you break it down, dude?
Confusing. Anyone deemed a foreign adversary is basically not allowed to update, maintain, or distribute any online service basically within the United States or its maritime borders. We're gonna go to Section C because Section C is where things get a little more interesting. Section C, exemptions. Exemptions and qualified divestitures. A, does not apply to foreign adversary controlled applications with respect to which a qualified divestiture is executed before the date on which a prohibition under subsection A would begin to apply to such application.
I can never be a politician. I have no idea what none of that means. What does that mean? And Danny, you're not explaining it to me, bro. Explain it like I'm dumb, please.
In the case of a foreign adversary controlled application with respect to which a qualified divestiture is executed after the date on which a prohibition under section A applies to such application. Now, what is a qualified divestiture? Well, the definition of divestiture. The definition of divestiture means the action or process of selling off a subsidiary business, interest, or investment. Huh, that's interesting. Now, let's get something straight. They haven't mentioned TikTok at all yet, right? TikTok isn't mentioned yet. In fact, TikTok isn't even mentioned till the later half, the foreign adversary control application example, section G3 in the definitions. It is an example, it is a definition. TikTok is not even mentioned in the first or second section of this bill. You want to know why? It's because this bill doesn't ban TikTok. It means that they can ban TikTok and any other application that they don't like as long as it's operated outside of the United States. Now, maybe I was talking a little too fast.
Yeah, you are, Danny. I'm confused.
Fast and a little too loud. Let me slow it down real quick. The United States wants to buy TikTok. That's what's happening. Does not apply to a foreign adversary-controlled application.
So that's why they're banning it, because they don't want to sell it? Isn't that, like, illegal? The US wants to buy TikTok, and TikTok's saying no, and then they're like, you're banned! That gotta be illegal! That's hella illegal, no? That's not right! Am I about to get assassinated for saying this, bro? That doesn't make sense at all. What the
with respect to which a qualified divestiture is executed before the date or after the date. The only way that ByteDance, TikTok, whatever, can get
Who makes the laws though, Kenji? I guess the government, but like it still doesn't mean it's right. Like what the
around this bill and still operate within the United States borders is if they sell TikTok to a qualified person within the United States. Now, I'm saying within the United States because I'm assuming that's what the government wants to do. They want to buy TikTok, so then they can control TikTok. They want someone within the United States to buy ByteDance, to buy TikTok, so then they can control the user data that they steal. Because the whole reason this started, the whole reason why this passed through the House is on the basis of the argument ByteDance, the company that owns TikTok, was stealing user data, and as being a Chinese company, that's not okay. It's not.
Dude, what do you mean? I feel like all the apps here steal our data. No, and they be selling it all the time. I feel like that's always a thing. So it's just like we can't sell it to anyone else. Dude, what are they stealing, by the way? What data are they taking? Do I need to be worried? Because brother, like, are my nudes getting taken? You know what I mean? Like, is my social security number getting taken? Like, what is going on, brother? Like, what is being stolen from my phone? Like, what data is being taken? Is it just my like my name, banking? Like, what's happening?
Not like we've had many cases before of US companies stealing user data. You know, I can't think of any example like Facebook or Google or anything like that. Now, we could keep going past this point, but there's not really a lot more to say. Go back to what I was saying before. The government wants ByteDance to sell TikTok to more than likely a United States citizen. So then the government can have access to that data in one way or another. So then they can control the media you're seeing and the user data that TikTok is.
Oh, that makes sense. The world runs off of propaganda. That's how they control the masses, bro. Just straight propaganda. Dude, did you not see like Twitter? I know you guys hate Elon and but wasn't there like a whole Twitter fiasco when Twitter got bought? They were literally like DMs from like the US government and Twitter so they can censor what was happening during COVID and like banning people and doing all that. Wasn't that a whole thing? Like, what are we talking about? Holy crap, there was. Yeah, I feel like it's just that. Like, they can't control the narrative, so they don't want to have it. That's probably what it comes down to be honest. I don't know, though. I'm not an expert on it, but that's just a dumb guy thinking.
Stealing. Is this bill unconstitutional? I don't think so. Again, I'm not a lawyer. This is all very preliminary. If I got anything wrong, please tell me, bro. But to say this is unconstitutional, I don't think it is. The bill may not be unconstitutional, but what it is really shady. Any application within inside the United States, app, any website maintained, controlled, or distributed in the U.S. that is not owned by a United States citizen or a qualified person can get banned. Just because some politicians don't like it. The TikTok ban passed.
By the way, I know you guys seen it with the senator. I'm Singaporean senator. I know you guys seen the TikTok. Bro, our US government and our senators look dumb. Like, just as a nation, we look like idiots, bro. Like, it's kind of sad. Like, we have some dumbasses in office. We got some dumbass legislative I don't know, government officials, whatever you want to say. We're like actually cooked. We're a joke. It's terrible. Bunch of old that literally don't even know how to put in a Wi-Fi password on their phone or talking about data and stealing data. They have no idea.
They take what you interact with and update so you see more of that stuff. For example, during the 2018 elections, people were getting ads from either party because Facebook sold their data.
Oh, I see. That could affect everything and everything. Holy.
I'm pretty sure unanimously, right? Did it get passed? Let me check. Sorry, no, the bill didn't pass unanimously. It passed 360 to 58, though. That is a crazy majority. You cannot get an entire House of Representatives, Democrat, Republican, to agree on anything, but they agree to ban TikTok? That's insane. I'm sorry, what? The verbiage in this bill is left very vague intentionally. This allows the government to sidestep any criticism about the bill, but also allows them to kind of do whatever they want with it. Now, some people may argue that laws are meant to be vague, or a lot of laws are vague. Well, a law like this being vague sets a very dangerous precedent. Because it's so vague, there's a lot of room to kind of do whatever you want with it. It is a dangerous precedent to set. It is a dangerous mindset to have because this allows so much leeway in what lawmakers and politicians do and does not hold them accountable. They see an application that they don't like and that they would rather have control over, banned. When it comes to this bill, I'm not worried about ByteDance or TikTok itself. I'm worried about the user base. TikTok has been an amazing asset to spread information and get news, especially in this day and age.
Absolutely 100%. Not only that, but like people make livings off of TikTok, right? Like you guys probably wouldn't have found me if not for TikTok. You know what I mean? You guys wouldn't have like made it to the channel. A lot of people make money off of the commissions just from TikTok. Like, there's a whole lot of that goes on with TikTok, bro.
TikTok was such a great place for people to come together.
Millions of people in, like, that's your employment. That's how people live, bro. Think about it like this, dude. Keith Lee has been able to help out small businesses through his platform on TikTok. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Come on.
And see and visualize and learn about things and be exposed to real world things. One of the biggest things that happened on TikTok last year was documenting the Israel-Palestine genocide. Without TikTok, it is going to be so much harder to hear the voices of Palestinians, to hear what people are saying coming out of Gaza.
Do you think that's why they actually did it? Because I feel like it was proposed when this was happening. Or was TikTok always like up for ban?
This isn't to protect our information. This is
It's to control us.
silence people. And while it may not be violent,
Well, silence, sure, but I think it's to control a narrative. You know what I mean? If the government can't control a narrative, they're gonna want to shut it down. Absolutely, because it's how you keep people like as zombies, dude.
our First Amendment right to free speech, it is taking away one of our loudest and largest avenues to free speech. That is the problem with this bill. It is never about security. It is about control. It is about the government controlling the narrative and not allowing anyone to speak. And I may sound like a crazy conspiracy theorist here because I probably do.
No, you don't, dude. I think what he's saying is 100% valid, and anyone with a brain can just see that they want to control a narrative. You're literally banning a whole platform because they won't sell it to you. If it was bad, you just ban it, be done with it, whatever. No, you want it for a reason, brother. You see it as a propaganda machine. You know what I mean? That you can control the masses with. Anyone with a brain can see it. Dog, I don't with politics. I'm real stupid. I have like a fifth grade reading level, dude. Brother, that is very apparent. What are we talking about?
I sound insane, but you can't tell me this isn't shady as the government has been allowing companies to rob and steal from us for years. But the second it comes to China and it comes to Palestine and it comes to Gaza, they take it away from us. I don't trust it. Again, I want to emphasize, if I spread any misinformation, please correct me here.
We'll check the comments.
Comment down below. I will pin it. I will.
Yeah, W video, dude. I'm going to read some of the comments right now. They call the app dangerous to minors and people, yet let actual child predators roam. Not only do they let child predators roam, they have people on a list, brother. They have a Epstein's Island. Why do we not have Epstein's list, brother? Think about it like that. If you care about child and minor safety, what are we talking about here, bro? We have politicians that are probably on that list. We have Hollywood stars, artists, all that on that list. No one wants to, like, what the f are we talking about? They don't care. That as someone who currently is underage in the US, I'm terrified what the country is going to look like when I'm an adult. Dude, I think it's just like we have more information now than ever. It's like an information war, honestly. Like there's always been shady happening, we just didn't know about it. You know what I mean? And everybody that did like kind of get glimpses of it would be like conspiracy theory, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know, bro. But I'm gonna stop saying anything.